Greetings, sports fans nationwide. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log, and I'm here watching NFL Red Zone on this NFL Sunday. But the news dominating the nation is still about Taysom Hill getting the start over Jameis Winston in the Saints game that is currently going on right now versus the Atlanta Falcons. But before I get into that, I think we really need to discuss the severity of Drew Brees' fractured ribs and why I, the prophet, believe he might have played his last game. So if you're down with all things NFL, AFC or NFC, or represent like me, the Steel City from New York City, make sure you're subscribing to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for the next upcoming future sports video, while I get my shovel pass ready to talk about why Drew Brees has played his last game with the New Orleans Saints in this video. So currently, as I'm speaking, the Saints do lead the Falcons 17-9 at the start of the fourth quarter. And like I had said in my previous video, Taysom Hill has the skill set to know what to do and how to run the Saints offense because they have weapons. Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, they will be fine. Why would I not entrust my team with the guy who's been there the longest, who I also gave a 2-year, $21 million deal to versus Jameis Winston, the first and only NFL quarterback to have thrown 30-plus interceptions to go with 30-plus touchdowns in a single season. But the purpose of this video is to talk about something that the nationwide sports leader, the Foxies, and the corporate shells will not talk about. Shout out to my sister, Allie P. In regards to Drew Brees, it was revealed that initially his 5 fractures turned out to be 11 fractures, 8 on one side, 3 on the other. And what I find the most frightening and the most damning is that he is 41 years old. And I will post an image for you sports fans to see what the rib cage actually looks like. Take a look. So as you can see, our ribs hold our lungs, which is why Drew Brees also suffered a punctured lung, which could also lead to catching pneumonia. It's said that you need 6 weeks to 2 months to heal up. Here, team doctors are saying he's progressing very well. How are you progressing very well? You suffered fractures to your ribs. This is something that has to naturally heal. They're putting him on the IR, which means he'll miss 3 games. But I, the prophet, am here to decree, as unfortunate as it is, I believe that Drew Brees has played his last game with the New Orleans Saints due to these injuries. I don't want to hear about him wearing a flak jacket and putting him back on the field and shooting him up with painkillers. Because again, fractured ribs, rib cartilage, 41, 8 on one side, 3 on the other. It's not going to work. And again, this was supposed to be Drew Brees' last season anyway. They're saying the latest he could come back is week 14. I don't even look for that to happen. And even if he does, he'll be rusty, ineffective. And you have to think about the long-term health. I know people are celebrating on social media that, oh, with a collapsed lung, he led a touchdown drive. Okay, that's great. But what about the rest of his natural life? Lingering pains. We're in a day and age where players are retiring at younger ages. Even Tony Romo, every time he got sacked, what? Broken bones in your back? Breaking or fracturing your collarbone? After a while, it's not worth it. Drew Brees is very accomplished. He won a Super Bowl. That's all great and dandy. He has records that'll stand the test of time in NFL history. But for the sake of himself, his health, and his overall life, this is the perfect time to say goodbye. The NFL, for all its greatness, it's a machine. And Drew Brees, as great as he is a cog in a wheel that will keep on turning with or without him. So I'm not going to bring out the shovel for Drew Brees just as of yet. Just remember, sports fans nationwide, he has 11 fractures. Our human body has 24. Sounds to me like it's time to retire. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you've come this far into the video, make sure to show your love. subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon, make sure to drop a like, or hey, a dislike if you disagree about what I'm saying about Drew Brees potentially having played his last game. Sad but true. Until next time, sports fans nationwide, with a wave of the terrible towel, Steel City being repped in NY City. Lex Anderson signing out.